This tag is going to be short and sweet, just like Lady Jane. Hello, and welcome back to Lady Jane Books. Today, I'm doing the reading goals tag. This reading tag was created by one of my favorite booktube channels, Rosie Cockshutt. I'm so excited about this tag. Absolutely no one tagged Lady Jane to do this. So I'm just going to insert myself into this conversation, like I do with every conversation. So let's get started. Number 1, do you set reading goals? Why or why not? Absolutely. Each year I set a number of books that I want to get through, and depending on how I do that year, the next year it will probably increase. I'm not saying it's realistic every single year, but it's set every single year. Number 2, are your goals things that you absolutely aim to complete, or more of a general theme you want to focus on? I find for myself, the more specific a goal is, the more likely I am to achieve it. So I really liked very, very straightforward, detailed goals. Number 3, when in the year do you set new goals? I am a person that I will do the January, new year, new Lady Jane type of thing that never lasts, but that's beside the point. And I will set a number of books that I want to read each year, starting in January. And I will pace myself, I will measure out the number of pages I need to read per day. So January is a big goal-setting month for Lady Jane Books. That being said, I am also notorious for setting wonderful, exciting monthly TBRs and absolutely never sticking to them. It does not work. Lady Jane cannot stick to a monthly TBR to save her life. So even though I may set those goals every month, I am constantly resetting those very same goals. I don't think I've ever actually stuck to an entire monthly TBR as it's been laid out at the beginning of the month. I don't think it's possible for Lady Jane. I don't think it's ever happened, and I don't think it will happen, to be honest. Number 4, do you have any long-standing goals that you aim for every year? If yes, what are they? I am more of a person that will set the number of books I want to read per year. So that's kind of my longest standing goal, and it has worked for me so far. Number 5, what type of goal has been the most successful by whichever metric you choose in the past? I personally really like using time as a metric. I will set myself a date to read an entire book, and then I will chop up the number of pages I need to read per day in order to have read it by that date. This is a way that I can really measure my progress, adjust a goal if needed, and ultimately keep Lady Jane on track. Number 6, what type of goal has not gone to plan? What went wrong? All of my TBRs have gone wrong. I don't think Lady Jane had a single month since the time she started her booktube channel that she has stuck to a TBR. I personally think this just comes down to me being a very fickle person when it comes to interests and hobbies. So I think in the day that I set my TBR, I am all in it. I'm all for it. I am excited to read these books. And then literally 1 hour later, I will chuck that out this big giant window behind me. So long story short, my TBRs are not successful. Number 7, do you change your goals based on how the last reading year has gone? Absolutely. For example, last year I read a total of 26 books, and this year Lady Jane is going to try for a resounding 30 books. Number 8, do you track your reading goals? If so, how? Yes, I actually started my very first reading journal last year, and that really helped me to keep track and to meet my goals that I was setting for myself throughout the year. I have actually thought about reviving my Journal with Jane series. I have no idea if anybody's going to be interested. So if you are interested in seeing a revival of the Journaling with Jane series, leave a comment and let me know. And number 9, has any of this changed a lot over the course of your reading life? It has. I actually think that booktube has played a very vital role in helping me to read more in the last couple of years. To be totally honest, when I was younger, I struggled to read a number of books. I read maybe 3 in a year, and now I'm up to about 26 to 30, which is a big improvement. So I honestly think that a mixture of goal setting, journaling, and the incredible booktube community has made Lady Jane Books incredibly successful in her reading goals. We need to tag some of my booktube buddies. So I am tagging Shannon's Bookish Musings, Jolene at Bookworm Adventure Girl, and Bookbound Weirdo. And that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. This reading tag tells you a lot about Lady Jane. That's what this reading tag does. Absolutely no one. Nobody. Not a single person. Nobody on booktube tagged Lady Jane to do this. Wow. That actually kind of hurts, to be honest. I'm still relevant, right? I like to keep myself measured. That doesn't sound right, Jane. Besides that, I am notorious, just plain and simple, Jane. Jane's notorious, what can you say? Yes, I love setting a number of books that I want to get. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, Jane. Number 7. Do you change your goals based on how the last Wow. My battery's running low. Jane's battery is running low. That is correct, computer. Technical difficulties. This tag is going to be short and sweet, just like Lady Jane. That's cheesy, but true.